Hola clase. So this video is mostly for moms and dads this time. So moms and dads, we had a great class today. They did awesome. They're doing such a good job at listening and not talking when I'm talking. Coming right in and doing their diario. If you don't know what a diario is, one of the greatest things you can do to help them with their Spanish, especially since we have this 2-week break, is to have them go over with you what they did in class, okay? So today the diario was this on page, let me see if I can find it. It is página cuatro. That's 4, page 4. Okay, so on página cuatro, they had a little miniature story and they were writing it in English. Okay, they may not have that all finished because I realize, especially with the younger group, that's a lot to write for them. Some of them that are not used to writing that much, and the whole thing is a little much, and that's okay because their notebooks only have the first couple of lessons, and so we'll be adding to those. No big deal. Okay, so if they don't have it all written, that's fine, but maybe go over that with them and have them say, hey, what'd you do today? Show me the diario, okay? And the diario was that. So I wanted to do that. Also, for homework, there's going to be a couple of things, okay? So the first is to finish tarea, finish homework. Tarea is homework. So if you did not get to this page, okay, so that is página 3. You should have done, for this week, they should have shown Miss Taylor their homework, which was página 2 y página 3, okay, so page 2 and 3. And they're both historias, okay, stories. One was about Jesus, one was about Peter Pan. And so hopefully they got those done. So number 1, if your student did not complete that this week, have them complete it, okay, while we're gone. Okay. Number 2, I want you to review Los Pollitos Dicen. I promise we're going to do other songs. I know I saw Christy Will in the elevator, and she was like, I've got that song in my head. So I promise there's going to be more songs, okay? I can't promise that they are any less catchy or less corny. It's learning a language. Thankfully, I really like corny, and I do well with it, so we're going to roll with it. All right? And then the third thing is new vocabulary. Okay, old vocabulary and new vocabulary. This is super important because we've got 2 whole weeks I'm not going to see you. Y'all don't cry, But 2 whole weeks I'm not going to see your students. So it's really important that you go over vocabulary with them. I gave them several ideas today about how they can study vocabulary. They can make note cards. Some kids, that's totally up their alley. They want to make note cards and they would love to memorize them. Okay, help them do that. Okay, some kids they love to teach other kids. Okay, some of your students are so awesome at this. Okay, that I have them helping other students in class. If that's them, let them teach one of your younger kiddos or a younger cousin or you what they've learned in Spanish so far. Okay, have them go over their vocabulary. So what vocabulary am I talking about? So página 1. I know it's not the first page, but it's amarillo, okay? This. So that's I, which is there is or there are. Este es or esta es. This is. Un muchacho, a boy. Una muchacha, a girl. Se llama. Here she calls him or herself. Okay, that was vocabulary from the first week. And then you should also be going over the new vocabulary that we learned today. And this vocabulary will be important for the video that I will post. I promised them I was going to do a story, okay? Because we ran out of time today. So that vocabulary is dice, so she or he says. Me llamo, I call myself, okay? And como te llamas, which is how do you call yourself? They always think that's so odd. It's just a literal translation. It'll be important that they know the literal translation down the road. So just, they're like, that's so weird that they say, how do you call yourself? But that's just kind of what it is, okay? So dice, me llamo, and como te llamas are all on página 5, page 5, okay? That's the vocabulary you should be working on, that they should be memorizing, really, okay? Now, página 6, if you see page 6 and you see like Crazy Town markings, I just decided I didn't like that assignment, okay? It's one of those that I didn't like. I don't think it fits with what we're doing right now like I thought it was going to. So I gave them some liberty to go to town Xing that out. Okay, it's one of those like, ooh, we're being bad and we're writing in our book. Okay, so they were allowed to do that, so don't panic if that's the case, okay? That is all that you should have to do with the book, okay? So the first thing, finish pages 2 and 3. If your student did not finish that homework, they need to finish page 2 and 3. Second thing, review Los Pollitos Dicen, sing that song, woohoo, and do the motions, okay? There's the words in the book. The very first couple of pages in their folders have those words on them. It's awesome to have them go through it. Okay, they can look at it while you're doing it. Okay, so number 1, finish homework on page 2 and 3. If they didn't already do that, most of your students did. That was awesome. Review Los Pollitos Dicen. Review vocabulary on page 1 and on page 5. Okay, the new vocabulary. And number 4, watch the video that I am about to post. That will be a story, una historia, and it's got the character Boston in it. Okay, so for our younger crew, it may not have Boston. It may have another classmate, but for the older group, it'll have Boston, since that's the story that we started and they didn't have time to finish. Okay. Please let me know if you have questions or concerns. It's super important that we do practice this week, and I'm not doing a lot of writing stuff because I know how that is. Like, you're on a vacation, and so you don't want too much. So please let me know if you have questions, concerns, and I'll always try to address those. Hope you guys had a great Monday, as our family did, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Thanks.